A Saturday trip to the mall, the rite of weekends for millions of Americans, turned into a terrifying ordeal today for shoppers at a mall in suburban Maryland when gunshots rang out. What police describe as a lone shooter produced a shotgun and opened fire inside a store. Witnesses say shoppers ran for safety, some making their way out, others hiding in the mall for hours. When it was over, 3 people lay dead, including police believe the attacker. It happened in Columbia, Maryland, less than an hour's drive from both Washington, D.C. and Baltimore. NBC's Kristen Welker is there tonight with the latest. Kristen, good evening.
Lester, good evening to you. This community has been deeply shaken by this apparent murder-suicide, and tonight police are scanning surveillance video and interviewing all those who witnessed the terror that unfolded here.
We have an active shooter at the Columbia Mall. Last seen in the food court. Kids are hiding in the bathroom.
911 calls captured the terror as gunshots rang out this morning at a suburban mall in Columbia, Maryland, about 25 miles north of Washington. Witnesses say it was terrifying.
We were crying and we were just scared out of our minds because our thought was we were going to get shot.
All of a sudden, people started running by. We heard 2 gunshots.
Police say it all started just after 11 a.m. That's when a man with a shotgun walked into a crowded mall and opened fire in a second-floor store.
And then I see people running, and I heard some people screaming, and I heard it again, and it was just boom, 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 and people just started screaming and running, and it was just complete madness.
According to police, some fled the mall, others sheltered in place.
It was a young couple with 2 brand new babies, so we have a restroom at the end in the storeroom, and so everybody, as many people as we could fit in there.
I ran into the store across from me, Perfume Mania. We all hid ourselves in the back room. We locked the door, and we were in there for probably about an hour and a half.
Police say it took them 2 minutes to respond to the multiple calls that came in. Once on scene, authorities found 3 bodies at a skate shop called Zoomies. Among the dead, a male and female, both store employees in their 20s, and a second male, believed to be the shooter.
The identity of the shooter, we don't know who that is yet. When our officers approached, he was obviously deceased, but he was also still had a large amount of ammunition still on and about him.
Law enforcement officials say early indications were that the gunman may have known at least one of the victims.
It may be that it is a domestic situation, but somebody has reported that from a federal law enforcement source that is what it is. What I'm telling you is we cannot confirm that. We can't deny it. We simply do not know.
Local, state, and federal authorities worked throughout the afternoon, evacuating the mall, searching vehicles in the parking lot, and interviewing witnesses, trying to determine what could have caused yet another senseless shooting.
Life's short, and treasure every day that you have, treasure your family.
Now, police have also identified the victims tonight as Brianna Bonolo, 21 years old, of College Park, Maryland. Tyler Johnson, 25 years old, of Ellicott City, Maryland. They have not yet identified the shooter. 5 people were also injured this morning, including one person who was shot in the foot. They have all been treated and released. This mall will remain closed while police continue their investigation.